So the song is going to be, I'm hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing of that, blah, blah, I'm hooked on you, love, love. So if we go over this song, I'd like to just listen to the song. I'm going to stop it, okay? I'm going to just let it go and stop it, all right? I'm hooked on a feeling, high on believing. Then they say, hold arms so tight. In 8, okay, the IT system, okay, in the night, half of Mars holds us. H, heavens, OLD, 6, creation of the delta angle. Believe or receive, because the B and the R are actually somehow the same letter, because when you create the B, if you don't write it properly, it almost looks like an R at the bottom, right? When this R comes around and it hits the flat part here, if you remove all the flat keys, remember flat in music, you remove all the flats, this B will be an R. On leave of vacation, high 89. I am, you see the comma that's in? That's the 9 birth in AM, alternate, angel. AM 13, 1 and 3, alternate, angel, they come together. Love is 3654, creation inside the sun. Love 3, which is an expression from Gilligan's Island. Everybody laugh out loud, 101, is your Wi-Fi selection. Hooked, ED, feeling, ING, ion. Hooked on believing, high on create, creation. Rot, the golden creation, the transformation, the energy. I'm hooked on a feeling, telephone line. Hooked, feeling, line. Fee, the price to pay for the line. I'm hooked, heaven sent. So this song, if you just listen to a little bit more. Lips as sweet as candy. Lips, lips with an S at the end. Slip, S and L. Lip, slip. The island, PS. Now I can't get the whole thing. Sometimes I have it to myself and I can repeat it all. But it all is significant because I can do it. I can see it. And if we can see it together, it'll bring a greater definition to the vibration and matrix. If you can really understand that this system we live in, it's a little frustrating to know that it's a system, that if we connect to it at all, we change its vibration back to the originality because we are hooked inside. We are hooked inside of here. However, they dismantle through advertising, through vaccines, in the foods we eat, in the aggravation that makes us turn from good to bad because we were cheated. That is the other part, and we have to understand the box inside of us, okay, that deliver us to be this human that we are. We can change it all back from that vibration from a distant place. You're right, we might not be born again on earth, but we might be reborn again. But in this world, our mind says we cannot be. The atheist says there's no God. The other one says there's no this. Because you don't know, you're only guessing. But through mathematics and science, I'm not guessing, because my only thing in this world that I never thought you can change is how in the world can we live forever? And this is what got me into being what I am 11 years ago in bipolar. I popped something in my head. Something said, how in the world can a pill make me be scared to death? No, without the pill, I'm scared of death. Now that I got the pill, it's like it didn't even exist, this element. So it was that easy. Let's listen. You got me thirsty for another cup of wine, okay? Wine, W-I-N-E, win, big red, the E world, the electronic world, another cup, okay? Now, if we want to understand cup, okay, cup of wine, a head full of water, because cup in Hebrew is the head. Look at this design over here. Do you see this? This is the baseball stadium. Here's about here, over here, you see this square here? First base, second base, third base, and the support. Now, the elements that come in and out will automatically connect these things over here. Do you see this in between? This is what's in between here. I did not do that properly. You see the way this comes up here and hooks to here and then hooks to here, through here. You find this one? You see hooks to this side, hooks to this side. This one hooks inside here. I don't know how this works, but I know Leo. I know one of my friends, Leo, runs on this. Now, if you take a look, here's another way to go. 1, 2, 3, and home base, and then the reverse of the same thing. Hooked on a feeling is a telephone line. Ellie, okay, Ellie, the elephant, the receiver of the water, receiving of the element, okay, the vibration within the water. Okay, the feeling, the line, ion. Every time you see ION, it's actually saying 201 or 216, the 9 days. Ion also says creation of pi. Right over here. In order to, we're going to talk about pi. I'm going to show you how to bring pi and see if there's an actual real numerological number in pi that shows that pi does continue. DE is passage of the sun, E and D, 4 and 5. And the way to create this is 2 and 2 and 3 and 1. The way to create this is 1 and 4 and 2 and 3. This one over here, 9, 14, and 7. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is 9. This is the IT system transfer of being born, the air valve. Remember, we need to let in, we need to let out. So these are the things. Hooked on a feeling, high on believing, I'm in love with you. In, I-N, okay? 9, okay? I-N. Did we just see that word? I-N-G. I'm hooked in love, feeling, and in love, I-N and I-N-G. One is the 7th gate. The other one is the birth through the DNA. Through the 7th gate, I'm hooked on the sun. I am a 10 star in the 2 worlds. I have been crot. I have been made to gold. I have been molded, and now I'm in your world. I am pliable. Relieve and believe, and take me away. I am a new pitcher of water, and I am believing is receiving. I am in the world of the club world. Let's make it fun. With money, without money. Give your somebody all the money in the world, they want more. Everybody just wants to have fun. Everybody just wants to have fun. They want that good vibration, because no matter how much money you want more. Because we need to continue to succeed. That's what we were made to do. Success. Succeeding. 808. Raphael. Understanding how this design also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then in between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But this 8 is connected to this element over here. What is this and what is this? This is I and I coming together on a 45-degree angle. See the way it creates the A over here? See, this is an I. An I over here to an I over here. The in-between leaves you a square that goes in between 2 boxes. The square goes between the 2 brains. If you want to look, I and I connected on this side. This side connect of I equals to an N. This side, the connecting is to a Z. This one is back to an N, and this one is back to a Z. How do I know? Create the Z letter from this. You create the N letter. I create the N up this way, down this way, up this way. Then I create the Z this way, down this way, down this way. Then I create the N and the Z. Now turn them the other way and create the Z this way. Okay? Now create the Z backwards. You can connect 2 Zs or 2 Ns. You create it and you turn this into its actual reality. See this over here? These are 2 squares. And this is 2 squares. You notice there's only 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Then over here there's a 2 space. Do you notice that to create this, it's a W upside down from a W in red that creates? The shin is what's left over here. See this marking over here? This is your shin opening. Your high point is to the left. Here is the center. Now, do we want to change these shapes? See the sword that it actually creates, the picket fence? The picket fence, that's what this is. This is putting your H and I's together. Started with your E and I, and then recreate this. You see the X inside of here? Here's your crossing system. Here's your squareness, keeping separated the 2 sides, separating the 2 sides. Here's your A below, and here's your V on the sides. Usually the V shouldn't be on the side. So now we're going to hold it up this way. A world, E world, picket fences. The accent is grave, the accent aigu, and the accent est grave. And this is in French. This part over here would be the circumflex. Okay, this part over here, the circumflex, showing the left side and the right side of the B world. This side, 1, 2, 3, and 4, this is your center area over here. Inside of here, you'll also see your Magen David inside of this design over here. You'll see sideways Magen Davids leaning this way, and you'll see another Magen David standing up inside of it. And then over here where you see the 8, 8, and 8, 8, 8, and 8, it is the center 8. That is your B world. This is just basic math. Water pump. I have to remember the water pump. Something small, aim, right over here. Aim, I, inside A, and then I and I and A artificial intelligence. If you want to mark them on top of each other, if you want to put I and I, it creates the B world next to each other, creating your H2O. Your H letter is actually, if you put H, let me just do this, if I can get this together. H, and many times if you're in your math class and you see this, you say, I'm going to count from 1 to 10, and that'll be 55, and that's your HO. Now if I draw another HO, one on top of each other, okay, what happens when I draw 2 H's on top of each other? Is that dot over the I on each side? Is those I and I create dot and dot, which actually creates the 8, which says H and I? Just questions. Inside of I and I, you have one O. I has one O. The R letter, okay, the R letter, that when you have begin a word with the A letter, that's a capital A, there's two letters that come out with the capital A. And if it's a soft one, you'll say R instead of A. And if it's a hard one, A, you'll say H. There's only two letters in the alphabet that use this. One is the R, soft, and one is the hard A, H. Then there's the J, A, hard J, and then there's the K, hard K. So there's two hard after A's, one hard before, and one soft A with the R. 1 and 8, okay. 1 and 8, I just wanted to show you that again. That H. 1 and 8, when we bring it together, I'm looking for the well, where is that? I had a piece on 1 and 8 that comes together. A and H, when they come together, that is what creates your R. And I seem to have lost it somewhere. It's very important to me. One last thing, I'm going to probably say it again. I'm going to do it in my next video. Thank you for watching. Just remember, A and H, when they come together, that is the heaven's angel residency. Okay? Angel, heaven's residency. Thank you for watching.